Honorable Bryan Acheampong, with reference to Standing Order 115, why do I give you the floor where you are?
Mr. Speaker, a point of information. It's quite simple on what...
Why
Speaker,
should I permit you to speak? That's why I'm making reference to Standing Order 115. Mr.
Speaker, I'm craving your indulgence to provide information. 112... Honorable
member, read Standing Order 115.
Mr. Speaker, I come on 112. In his place.
Honorable member, read Standing Order 115.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I'm supporting leadership on this very important matter of e-levy.
Honorable member, in the presence of the minority chief whip, you cannot be available leader.
It was at my call.
Honorable member, let the member speak from his place, in line with our own standing order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, this is a matter of savings. And all we're saying, we don't disagree with the finance minister what he wants to use the revenue for. It's at his discretion and it's a matter of policy. But the statement that savings is being made is what we are dealing with. And these are the facts. Mr. Speaker, when we pass appropriations, we don't include the tax refund because it is not at the time revenue of government. It is refunds that are supposed to be paid back to service providers or companies. So we don't add it or we don't appropriate it. But at the end of the period, that amount of money, whatever is left, is added back to the Mr. Speaker, what we do with it going forward is a matter of policy. But it is not, whatever is left is revenue that is now clawed back into the consolidated fund. So it is, if the previous government, if the money goes into the consolidated fund, Mr. Speaker, that money will be spent on roads, will be spent on health, will be spent on whatever. So if the previous government was spending the money on any other thing, Mr. Speaker, that is allowed. But what it is that that extra money that is not refunded, that is going back into the consolidated fund, cannot be classified as savings. It is because it is not savings. It is part of government, it becomes part of government revenue. You have not saved any money. If you have 10 cedis to pay back to MTN, and MTN, after reconciliation, you have to pay them 6 cedis. The 4 cedis remaining, Mr. Speaker, it can never be classified as savings. That 4 cedis is paid back into government revenue, as revenue, not as savings. You have not saved any money. So it's not as though another government, and if that 4 cedis goes into the consolidated fund, you can spend it on roads, you can spend it on health. So it is not as though a previous government, which is spending these 4 cedis on roads, on health, or other things, is being reckless. Because you have not saved any money that you are now going to tell the whole world that the 4 cedis savings that the 4 cedis revenue that we are going to pay back into the consolidated fund, Mr. Speaker, it is savings, and therefore, because the other government spent it, they were reckless. This is not savings. It is money going back into the consolidated fund, and we are happy for the finance minister to use it or to add it as part of appropriations to spend it anyhow he so desires. But it is no new savings that have been made. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.